G'day viewers and welcome to Heavenly Tai Chi and Yoga. My name is Todd and this is your 20-minute yoga flow to help with mental health. Now yesterday was World Mental Health Day. Now as a Tai Chi and yogic practitioner, I know that mental health is not just one day, it's every single day we're working on our health. Mental, physical, emotional, nutritional. They are the building blocks of a healthy life. So the practice today is going to focus on mindfulness. It's going to be focused on awareness. It's going to be let you get out of your head and into your heart. And sometimes that's one of the most important things. Letting go of what's going on outside in the world and just coming back to your movement practice. If you can find a space for 20 minutes a day for the rest of your life on your movement practice, I guarantee you'll not only feel healthier, but you'll feel more relaxed and less stressed. And isn't that what life is all about? So, with all that in mind, let's get to it. So, we're starting our class today in Sukhasana or easy posture. Easy cross-legged seated position. Now, if this is a challenging position for you, you can sit underneath a cushion. Or alternatively, if you're okay with it, then just move the fleshy part of the buttocks away so we're sitting on the sitting bones. Okay? We want a nice long spine here. And we're going to take our hands to our chest. We're going to take a couple of nice long breaths, nice centering exercise to bring ourselves into the practice. I want you to focus on the breath. This class is all about mindfulness and awareness of that. So, let's close our eyes. Nice long breath. Let's focus on the hands on our chest and feel the nice extension of the breath as we're breathing in and out. Really get yourself into a space of relaxation. Take your awareness to your hands. Keep that nice long spine. And then slowly open your eyes. Let's take our hands down to our knees. Let's start with some neck circles, clockwise to start with. Just release the tension in the neck. We hold a lot of tension in our neck and our shoulders. So it's important that we work on releasing that tension. Let's change to the opposite direction. We've got a nice flowing class for you today. It's going to be challenging, but you wouldn't expect anything less from me, would you? And we come back to the central position. Now let's move across. Let's come into our cat-cow pose, our 4-point base. We want to make sure that our shoulders are stacked over our wrists and our hips are stacked over our knees. Our knees are in line with our feet. We're keeping nice hands are spread nice and wide. We move to our cat-cow sequence, which is a great sequence for mobility. Inhale, drawing the belly in, extend the shoulder girdle up to the sky. Into our angry cat. And then exhale, releasing, lengthen the tailbone down, looking up into our cow pose. And draw the belly in, extend the shoulder girdle away. Tuck the chin into the chest. Exhale, releasing, lifting the head, lengthen the tailbone. We're going to do this 2 more times. Draw the chin to the chest. Exhale, releasing, looking up, lengthen the tailbone down. Final one, draw the chin in, draw the belly in, extend the shoulder girdle away. And then we go into our final cow position. Lengthen the tailbone down, looking up. And then we'll draw the feet together and we'll sit back in a child's pose or balasana. From here, we're going to sit back onto our heels. Extend the hands out nice and long. extended child's pose, and then we'll come back to our 4-point base. From here, we're going to extend our right leg back. Let's extend our right leg back all the way through. Get some nice length. Keep the pelvis neutral here. Let's extend the left hand out, reaching forward. Shoulders stacked over the wrist here on the right side, keeping that alignment. And then drawing the left hand in, the right knee back down. Then we'll change over to the opposite side. Let's extend the left leg out. And let's extend the right hand out. I think lengthen this pose. You're reaching away, extending both the leg and the hand. Find that alignment from your shoulder over your left wrist. Feel yourself supported with your right knee and your left hand. And then draw the hand back in, draw the knee back in. Come back into child's pose here for a moment. This time release the hands off the mat. Rotate the wrist from side to side. Now from here, come back into our 4-point base. We're going to step into our high plank. So step the right leg back. Now we'll step the left leg back. From here into Phalakasana or high plank. Adjust your feet. Should be about fist width distance apart here. We're thinking length here. Shoulders stacked over our wrist. And we're going to draw the hips back to the sky into our downward facing dog, Ardha Makkha Svanasana. So as I said, feet are fist width distance apart here. Let's press the ankles back and forth, and we stretch through the calves and through the hips. We're looking at upside down V, working the heels towards the mat. And we're lengthening the calves, the thighs, up to the sky to really get into our downward facing dog. Make sure there's no tension in the neck. We're looking towards our belly. Let's take a couple of breaths here. Find your awareness now. We're pushing away with our hands. We're working our heels towards the mat. From here, we're going to go into our rolling wave. It's going to rise up on the balls of the feet. We're going to draw the belly in. We're going to roll vertebra by vertebra to the shoulders, stack over the wrists. From here, we're going to lower all the way down into Chaturanga and take ourselves all the way down to the mat. Untuck the toes, and then we'll lift the head up, pressing into the mat. Thighs will come off the mat as we lift our head up into our upward facing dog, floating up dog. Now we'll tuck the chin to chest, untuck the toes as we roll back all the way into our downward facing dog. Let's go through that sequence one more time. So rolling wave to up dog, rolling wave to low plank to up dog. So rise up on the balls of the feet, tuck the belly in, draw the belly in, roll vertebra by vertebra, the shoulders stack over the wrist. We lower down into our low plank. Take ourselves all the way down, untuck the toes. And then we draw our head up, lifting, pressing in through the feet, into the hands, as we're looking up to the sky. Now we tuck the chin to chest, pressing the ground away. Coming to our downward facing dog. Let's take our knees down for a moment. Let's take our hands off the mat. Adjust the hair as necessary. Sitting back onto our heels. Let's just release any tension in the hands here. Extend the left hand forward. Right hand on top of the left hand. Drawing the left hand back. Nice stretch underneath the wrist there. Give that hand a shake. Change over to the opposite side. Working through the stretch on the right side of the wrist. Then release that. Give the hands a nice little shake here. And we'll come back into our 4-point base. Now we're going to go into our single leg dancing dog. So we'll come into Phalakasana to our high plank. Draw the hips back to the sky. This time we're going to step the feet together. We're going to extend the left leg to the sky. Fold the heels of the sit bone. We're going to open up the left leg, and we're going to slowly lower down. Slowly lowering down, drawing ourselves, drawing that left leg behind you. As we come to our single leg dancing dog. Now we're going to extend the left hand up to the sky. Shoulder stacks over the wrist. We're looking over our left hand as that stretches out. We're on the knife edge of the right foot, as you can see here. And we'll slowly draw that left hand in. And then we inhale, rolling over the right foot as we draw it all the way through to the opposite side. From here, extend our body upwards and forward, stacking over that left wrist as we look over to the right hand. And then we slowly lower down, draw that left leg in, shifting back to our downward dog, extend that left leg back to the sky, draw that foot down, take the knees down here, take a moment, gather your breath, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Now we're going to move into our single leg dancing dog on the opposite side. So let's take the right leg back, let's take the left back. We come into our phalakasana, let's draw our hips back to the sky, come to our downward facing dog. Let's step the feet together. Let's extend the right leg to the sky, fold the heel to the sit bone. Rise on the ball of the right foot as we open the right hip. And we slowly lower down all the way down to the mat with control, with awareness. And we slowly circle our hand around, looking up to our right hand, left shoulder stacked over the left wrist, and we slowly lower down. Inhale, we pivot on the left foot as we draw our foot all the way around to the opposite side. Now you can come down to the mat here. The key part that I want you to focus on is the 3-point base. We've got the hand here, the right hand, the knife edge of the right foot, and your left foot solely here, okay? And we slowly, using the weight here of our hand and pressing into the mat, we're rising up. We're using the belly to support us here. We're extending our left hand up to the sky. Looking forward, the shoulder, right shoulder stacks over the right wrist, okay? And then we slowly lower down. Inhale, we draw the right foot in with control, okay? Challenging posture this, and then we slowly draw our left hand down, extend the right hand foot up to the sky, drawing the feet down, coming back into our seated position here. Take a couple more breaths here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now let's take our hands to our 4-point base. Let's take our feet. So we're not going to go as far back as we were, coming to what we call our lion pose, okay? So we're going to draw the feet in and draw the hips up to the sky. Modified ump dog, which is really lion pose here. We go into what we call kicking lion. Okay, so kicking lion, I'm going to draw the right foot underneath us. I'm going to pivot on the left foot. So pivot on the left foot. We draw the right foot in, draw it in, using the belly, draw the foot nice and tight in, and kicking out to the right hand side, using the knife edge of the foot. Okay? And slowly changing to the opposite side, kicking lion to the left side. And then we change to the opposite side. Notice I'm pivoting with the foot. I'm trying to keep my balance all the way through. This is where you want to keep your balance with control. Shifting from side to side. Balance with control and with mindfulness. You can speed it up if you choose to. Go a little bit quicker. But remember that mindfulness and awareness that I'm talking about. Holding here for a moment. Adjust your hair as necessary. And then drawing yourself back into your lying position, sitting back onto your heels. Take a couple of breaths. Now we'll come back to our Sukhasana, our easy posture. I'm going to go into Bharadvajasana, which is a seated twist. Probably worked up a little bit of a sweat there. Can be challenging, that sequence, that little flow we put together. Take a couple more breaths. Find your place of awareness. Find your place of mindfulness. Now we'll take a left hand to the outside of the right knee. Before we do that though, draw the fleshy part of your buttocks away so you're sitting on your sit bone, nice long spine. Left hand to right knee. Okay, extend the right hand up to the sky. Open the shoulder and place the right hand behind you. Now that should be supporting you to keep your spine nice and long. So Bharavajasana, which is what we're doing, is seated twist. So we're using this hand here to support us as we twist to the right hand side. So we inhale, lengthen, exhale, looking over the right shoulder. Make sure you draw the belly in. And we come back to the center line. Right hand, this time onto the left knee. Inhale, lengthen. Open the shoulder, place the left hand behind us. Inhale, draw the belly in. Exhale, twisting to the left hand side. And inhale, coming back to the starting position. Now we're going to change up a little bit to create a little bit more tension if you like to go deeper into the stretch. So this time we'll take the knife edge of the left hand, the outside of the right knee here. We extend the right hand up to the sky. We open the shoulder, just like we did before, placing the hand behind us. And we inhale, lengthen, using this left hand, we're twisting to the right hand side. Should be able to go a little bit deeper here. Keep that spine nice and long, belly drawn in. And then slowly release. Let the natural flow of the movement bring you back to the starting position. And then finally, let's take the knife edge of the right hand to the outside of the left knee. Let's extend that left hand up to the sky. Inhale, exhale. Take that left hand down behind us. Get that nice long spine. Inhale, exhale. Coming over to the left hand side. Draw that belly in. Go a little bit deeper in the twist. And then slowly coming back to the starting position. There you go, viewers. I hope you enjoyed the class today. If you did, then give it a like or any comments, then please let me know in the comments section below. Now, it's super important you look after your mental health. I hope that flow helps you get out of your head and into your heart. You've worked up a little bit of a sweat also. Nothing better to get the body moving. This is your first time here, remember, hit the subscribe button, click the notification button so you get notified when I publish new videos. If you want to check out the other stuff that I've done, check out my other yoga flows here, check out my Tai Chi stuff. I can't recommend highly enough Tai Chi, meditation, yoga. That for me is a practice you can do for the rest of your life. Why wait? Start now. With all that in mind, have an awesome day wherever you are in the world. And if you have been, thanks for watching. Namaste.